Okay? And there is nothing that these people could have done to her that I haven't already visualized. That's how I can sit here and talk about it.
You said something interesting to me that I've never forgotten.
Yes.
You said the mother of Jesus had a child that was murdered.
That's
and you
right.
know what she feels.
Yes.
That's a fascinating thought.
Well, it's true. Jesus Christ himself was murdered.
A recent report I had on Manson in jail, as recent as last Sunday, a medical person there at the facility was due to care for him. He's recently been transferred to Corcoran, as you know.
Oh, yes.
And this female was between a barrier, you know, the wall there and the window, and Manson was on the other side, and she said she was counting out some pills and busy. And she sensed this person staring at her. She looked up, and she said, when I looked into his eyes for the first time, with him staring at me, I felt like I looked into hell. And he tried to give her a whammy, which he did in court and everything. Interesting, because she said to him, you have no power over me. You're nothing but an old fool.
That's right.
You like that?
Oh, I love that. But he tried that on Sharon's father. Okay?
He tried that on Paul.
Oh, he tried that on Paul. Okay? And after that courtroom scene between Sharon's dad, my husband, and Manson, Manson made the statement that the only person that he fears is Paul Tate.
Because he knows as a military,
so.
Because as Paul said to me, as a military officer, Manson knows that Paul, your husband, could take him out in a blink of an eye.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Manson knew that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring it to the current. California faces using the gas chamber.
Yes.
Who knows? Probably not without some stays of executions once or twice.
Well, we'll know come April 3rd, won't we, Bill?
Yes, we will. How do you feel about that?
I feel that if you're in California or any other place where the death penalty is in place, that we better start using our deterrence, okay? We as a society voted in the death penalty by 85% of the population, okay? Now, when an individual decides he's going to come into California and starts murdering, then what does he expect the verdict's going to be? Huh? Or why is it that he can take the lives? He had taken a life previous to the 2 young boys that he had killed. So this is not the first time that Alton Harris has killed. So what do they expect?
Let me name some organizations that you're involved with that we are going to give at the end of this tape information to anyone viewing this video.
Yes.
You're with VORG, Victim Offender Reconciliation Group.
Yes.
You're with COVER, Coalition on Victims' Equal Rights.
Right.
You're with Justice for Homicide Victims. You're the Los Angeles Director of the Chapter of Parents of Murdered Children.
Yes.
You endorse Proposition 115.
I'm on the committee.
Why do you do all this?
I feel, Bill, that for whatever reason it is, that Sharon's case is one of the most infamous cases in the history of the United States. That if I don't do this for myself as well as other victims, then I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I must fight for victims' rights. And we both know that victims have no rights.
Let me give you some words before we go.
Yes.
I just want your gut reaction.
All right.
I know you'll give it to me.
Yes.
Revenge.
Proverbs 24, verse 17 through 19. When thy enemy falls, be not glad, lest the Lord sees it and takes away his punishment from him. And I figure whatever he has planned for the wicked after death is more than I can dream up.
Hurt.
It's the pain of the victims.
Emptiness.
Emptiness. Emptiness is what all parents feel when one loses a child or a loved one, but more so a child.
Debt to society.
That's my debt.